Attention Pittsburgh Steelers fans. A shocking report has just emerged that could change the course of the franchise. According to recent information, the team is seriously considering selecting quarterback Jalen Milroe in the first round of the 2025 draft. With an explosive combination of speed and potential, the Alabama QB has become an intriguing option for Pittsburgh. But what does this mean for the future of the quarterback position for the Steelers? In this in-depth analysis, we'll break down everything you need to know about this potential decision and its implications for the franchise. Before diving into the possibility of the Steelers drafting Jalen Milroe, it's crucial to analyze the team's current situation at quarterback. Last season left more questions than answers regarding the future of this critical position. Despite opportunities for players like Kenny Pickett and Mason Rudolph, neither managed to establish themselves as the definitive solution for the franchise. Amid this uncertainty, rumors have surfaced about a possible signing of Aaron Rodgers, which could provide the Steelers with a veteran leader for next season. However, while Rodgers' arrival could bring short-term experience and stability, it doesn't solve the need for a long-term franchise quarterback. This is where the 2025 draft presents a golden opportunity for Pittsburgh to secure a young talent with long-term potential. Now, let's talk about Jalen Milroe, the quarterback who has caught the Steelers' attention. This talented Alabama signal caller has been on the radar of analysts and several NFL teams due to his impressive pro day performance. His unofficial 40-yard dash time of 4.37 seconds places him among the fastest quarterbacks in recent draft history. In addition to his speed, his aggressive playing style and improvisational ability have led many to compare him to Lamar Jackson, the NFL MVP with the Baltimore Ravens. Reports indicate that the Steelers have been closely monitoring Milroe. They have met with him at the Senior Bowl, the Combine, and even invited him to dinner before his pro day. These interactions suggest a genuine interest in the young quarterback, reinforcing the possibility that Pittsburgh is seriously evaluating selecting him in the first round of the draft. The news that has shaken Steelers fans is that Pittsburgh could take Jalen Milroe with the 21st overall pick in the first round of the draft. This information comes from renowned analyst Colin Cowherd, who stated that a well-connected NFL source revealed to him that the Steelers are seriously considering this option. If this happens, it would be a franchise-altering decision. If the Steelers sign Aaron Rodgers, the situation could resemble what happened with the Atlanta Falcons, who brought in Kirk Cousins but also drafted a young quarterback to develop for the future. In this scenario, Milroe could learn under Rodgers' mentorship and eventually take control of Pittsburgh's offense. It's worth noting that the Steelers haven't only shown interest in Milroe but also in other quarterback prospects like Quinn Ewers from Texas and Will Howard from Ohio State. However, what makes Milroe such an intriguing option is his ability to extend plays with his legs and his developmental potential in the NFL. While he still has areas to refine in his passing game, his physical talent and mobility give him an edge in certain situations. If the Steelers select Milroe in the first round, it could signal a shift in the team's strategy for the coming years. With a quarterback of his skill set, Pittsburgh might adjust its offensive scheme to capitalize on his athleticism. A quarterback who can run and throw effectively outside the pocket could add a completely new dimension to the Steelers' attack. However, this decision also carries risks. Milroe would need time and development to become a reliable passer in the NFL. If Pittsburgh chooses to bet on him, they must also ensure he has the right tools to succeed, including a strong quarterbacks coach and an offensive system tailored to his strengths. As we approach the 2025 draft, the possibility of the Steelers selecting Jalen Milroe is becoming more real. His talent and potential are undeniable, and if the team is looking for a long-term solution at quarterback, he could be the ideal choice. However, the final decision will depend on several factors, including developments regarding Aaron Rodgers and the team's draft strategy. What's clear is that the Steelers are at a crucial moment in defining their future. The right quarterback selection could determine the team's success in the coming years. Will Jalen Milroe be the chosen one? The Pittsburgh Steelers may be considering an unexpected move at the quarterback position. An ESPN radio analyst has proposed a trade that could change the course of the team, a trade for Will Levis, the current quarterback of the Tennessee Titans. Is this the solution Pittsburgh needs, or just a far-fetched idea? In this video, we'll cover all the details of this controversial suggestion and analyze how it would impact the team going into next season. Don't miss it. Before diving into the trade idea for Will Levis, it's important to understand the current situation with the Steelers' quarterback position. Right now, the team has two key players, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Russell Wilson brings a wealth of experience after a successful career with the Seattle Seahawks, but his contract with the Steelers is low risk and short-term. On the other hand, Justin Fields is a young player with great potential, but he still has a lot to prove, especially after a couple of inconsistent seasons with the Chicago Bears. Although it seems Pittsburgh has the quarterback position covered for now, some analysts believe there may be changes to the roster. In football, there's always room for improvement, and the Steelers have shown they're willing to make moves to strengthen their weak points. This has led to speculation about the possibility of the team seeking a third quarterback, either through free agency or the draft. The Steelers have been aggressive in restructuring their quarterback room, looking for options that offer long-term stability. However, there are still doubts about what the franchise's true plan is for the future at this position. While Russell Wilson is a solid option for the present, it's unclear if he'll be part of the team for many more years. Justin Fields, for his part, has the potential to be the future starting quarterback, but he still hasn't shown consistency in the NFL. Because of this, some experts suggest that Pittsburgh might be interested in another quarterback who offers more guarantees, whether it be a veteran with potential or a promising rookie. The uncertainty surrounding the future of Wilson and Fields has led figures like ESPN analyst Evan Cohen to propose that Will Levis could be a viable option for consideration. Evan Cohen surprised everyone by suggesting that the Pittsburgh Steelers should pursue a trade with the Tennessee Titans for Will Levis. According to Cohen, if Pittsburgh doesn't manage to sign Aaron Rodgers, Levis could be a viable option to bolster the quarterback position. In fact, in a social media post, Cohen went even further and stated that the Steelers should go after Levis regardless of whether Rodgers joins the team or not. This statement has sparked a significant debate among franchise followers, with divided opinions on the matter. If the Steelers decided to go after Will Levis, the implications for the team would be significant. First, it would indicate that Pittsburgh doesn't have full confidence in its current quarterback group, including Mason Rudolph, another quarterback on the roster. Although Levis has shown flashes of talent with the Titans, his inconsistency throughout his brief NFL career has raised doubts about whether he would actually be an upgrade for the Pittsburgh team. During his time in Tennessee, Levis didn't manage to establish himself as the undisputed starter and ended up relegated to the bench, which raises questions about whether his potential would translate into immediate success with the Steelers. On the other hand, the cost of acquiring Levis might not be as high as that of other quarterbacks available on the market. According to some reports, the Titans would be willing to accept a Day 3 draft pick in exchange for Levis, making him an affordable option for Pittsburgh in terms of resources. Now, the big question for you, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, is, do you think the team needs another quarterback, or is it already covered with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields? Would you like to see Will Levis in Pittsburgh, or do you think the team should focus on other positions that also need strengthening? This is a key discussion, as the quarterback position has a direct impact on the team's performance next season. Leave your opinions in the comments. We want to know what you think about this, whether you think Will Levis would be a good addition to the team or if you prefer Pittsburgh to focus on reinforcing other areas of the roster. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your comment about what you think of all this. See you in the next video with more news and information about the NFL. Until next time.